This is the Football Show. It's a huge win for Arsenal on Saturday, despite that red card drama, as we discussed on Ref Watch. Mikel Arteta's side got a 1-0 win at Wolves, thanks to Riccardo Calafiore's goal. So did this feel like real character and resilience shown by Arsenal?
Yeah, I think that's what they had to show. It was an important win with, obviously, Liverpool winning as well. So it's a case of trying to just stay within that title race. They obviously had to reshuffle a little bit at half-time, Calafiori coming on. And, you know, you just think, obviously, the injuries that they've got has certainly had the impact, and he's had to try and find ways of getting goals from different areas, and the fact that there was no Ødegaard in this one as well, going down to 10 men. So there was lots of things against them, but the fact that they managed to go on and get those 3 points, it was certainly key. Yeah,
it might give them the confidence. We said Manchester City coming up there. Trip to Girona on Wednesday too. I mean, these are exciting times if you're there or thereabouts, Stephen.
Yeah, they are. It was a really big result. When you go to teams who are fighting down the bottom and they're scrapping for their lives, it's not easy. Because there's a sense of, well, that you should go there and win, and you should go there and win comfortably. And with everything that went on in the game, obviously the sending off, it became a lot more difficult for them. But they dug in, they showed the resilience. The thing with this Arsenal team is, and we've seen it before, we know they can defend. We know that they can hold, they can stay strong. But staying within that shape and then being able to break out of it is very difficult to do at times. But they did that exceptionally well. Very, very positive result for Arsenal. And you could sense the relief at the end of the game from not only the staff but the players as well. So it could be big for them.
Yep. I'll stay with you, Stephen, because I'm sure during your playing career you were told that you must get into double figures for goals. That's what you're there for.
In my career.
in the whole stretch.
Yeah.
Calafiore with the winner, and we've often talked about this lack of strike. Arsenal need a number 9. But the defenders are chipping in, aren't they? That goal meant that their defenders have scored more than any other team in the league with 8. Yes, their set pieces have been most probably a major part of that. But scoring a goal in open play like that is key, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't allowed past the halfway line, Rob. I got a nosebleed if I went past that far. But do you know what I really liked about it? The confidence to take it first time, because that's not an easy opportunity to take. That is someone who trusts themselves, who wants to take that chance. I think the good thing is as well, he kept it low. If it goes across and it ricochets off someone else and goes in, you've done everything right in that situation. But again, I go back to where you are in the game and how you're playing. To push your fullbacks that high up in the game, late on, trying to get a winner, tells you everything. I think it was almost a feeling of, we've got to go for this, we need to win this game, and you've got to have bravery within your team as well. So, I could have learnt a thing or two, couldn't I, getting forward.
I could just imagine you winning the Golden Boot. No.
At least one of us can.
Kai Havertz had scored in his last 2 games. I think it's fair to say, Sue, though, unfortunately for him, he missed some big chances in this one. What have we got? We got a week and about 10 and a half hours left in the transfer window. What are they going to do?
I think Mikel Arteta has said that they are actively looking for more attacking options. I think the injuries to the players that they've had injured, it is bound to accelerate that process. But it's just always difficult in January. We speak about, will they be overpriced? Will they be the right sort of player? You've got to bring in a player that's going to add to your squad and make it better, not just a squad player. It's been a debate for a long period of time, hasn't it? Do Arsenal need that out-and-out number 9? We know that Mikel Arteta likes to share the goals around, whether it's defenders, whether it's midfielders chipping in, whether it's set pieces. But you just feel with the injuries that they've got to those attacking options, they'll certainly be looking.
If they don't sign anyone of significance, I mean, they could sign a young player from wherever, of significance, what does that tell us about their title aspirations?
I don't think it tells you too much. I think it just tells you that they can't find the right fit for the team. And Mikel Arteta has stated that he won't just bring anyone in. If it improves the squad, if it makes them better and he's the right fit, then they'll bring it in if they can do the deal. You can't just go and buy a player for the sake of buying a player. It's got to stack up. The money's got to be right. Everything's got to be right. The personality profile. People often throw names about a player, and you go, okay, so what does he do in his private life? Look, people love throwing names out. What does he do? I don't know. So how will he settle on this in this country? Well, I don't know that. So how do you think he's just going to suddenly sign for Arsenal or sign for Man City, or Liverpool, whoever? There's so much work that goes into being done here. This is let's just throw a figure out. So £50 million player. It's not just £50 million that you're signing that player for. You are then going to spend probably £50 to £100 million on wages. Do you think they just go, oh, he scored 20 goals in the Bundesliga last year or 20 goals in La Liga? Let's just go and sign him off a whim. They don't do that. They do the homework. The homework's done for 7-8 years on a player. They are now looking, clubs, at 15-year-olds round the world, and they are going to monitor them up until the 22, 23. What's the progress been? Where have they been at? This isn't just we go out and sign anyone. So if he's not right, if they can't get him for the right price, deals will not get done. It's too much of a risk these days in football.
Let's get the Wolves. 4 defeats in a row now.